Moving off, look. Like I said, don't go up to the Carabaos. You'll see on the short video she run up there. Now she's going up there, look. You know, you have to be very careful with these Carabaos, guys. And I mean very, very careful. See? Looks a bit frisky and, you know, she's probably a little bit bored. She's coming to see what I'm doing. But like I said, I see she's bored, she's wanting to be off. She's probably still with her mama. So you have to be careful around these Carabaos. And believe me, when I say they're dangerous, they can actually kill people. Quite easily. So that's a lovely Carabao, and you can see, look. Looks like she wants to be off to find her mama or her friends. And she's probably working Carabao anyway, but she looks quite a bit frustrated. Looks quite a bit bored, and she's calling. So that's her, look. Have a great afternoon. Yes, you can see how much rain we've had. You know, she's walking in there and she's mudding it up, but that's just how much rain we've had, which is lovely to get a nice bit of rain. Absolutely lovely. Carabao in Concilian. We're under the mango tree. So that's it, look, absolutely lovely. Right guys, so that's the Carabao. I'm stood here chatting away on my short, and she came up here very, very fast. And I know if I stood it, see, she can be on me. You've got to be careful, you have to keep your eyes out. So she can be on me very, very quickly. So I hope everyone's fine anyway, and we're on a Tuesday. I hope you're all having a great day. Thanks for all the support, and like I said, we're actually, I'm just going to be doing a few gardening jobs today. Maybe I'll video a little bit of what I'm doing. So like I said, I'm looking to see if she's, because these Carabaos, they're so big, and you look round and you think, oh, it's over there, it's in the field. You know, you can be doing something, chatting, next second they're so fast and quiet. I know they're a big animal, they can be there at the back of you. So, you know, they're just very quiet. I can hear her splashing though, let's have a look. So she's there, look, walking around. Can't see her on this phone, she's there somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to have a little walk and then do some gardening jobs. Right, what are you doing? She's seen something. What have you seen? Ah, she's seen this tricycle. Right, I'm going to stand in here a little while. Right, so that's Phyllis. That's Lexi. Right, like I said, she's seen this tricycle. Afternoon. Right, I'll show you what I've been doing actually. I'm in the shade now. Right, see these leaves? I hope you can see it. What I've actually been doing is I collected a load of these. So I snapped a load of these off. And then when I got them back to house, I actually stripped them like that, look. So I've got leaves. And that's going to make good compost. And it's going to make good tea for the plants. So that's what I've actually been doing. So I'm going to have a walk back to the house because it's really, really hot. So hopefully you can see, look. You know, just been stripping the plant back. So I've actually got a load of leaves. Looks like this guy's on the afternoon. He's on a mission. So that's what I've been doing. Just as simple as that, look. So we've got loads of leaf for a tea, or loads of leaf for compost. I'm walking back, guys. Look what dogs are doing. I'm actually just going to snap a few of these branches. So I'm going to just, you know, snap a few of these. I hope they're getting excited. Come off that. So I'm going to take a few of these plants a few of these branches back, strip them and make some tea for the plants. So you can actually use different leaves for, you know, to make different tea, you know. So I'm just going to use different leaves, and I'm going to make compost and different tea, and hopefully my plants actually are looking a lot better. I can hear dogs running about in there. Don't know if they can smell the rats is here, look. There they are. I think they're just playing. So that's what they're doing. She's the boisterous one. Oh, I'm the boss. Oi. That's what they're doing, God knows. Looks like playtime this afternoon. So she's here, look. It does end up in a little fight, and sometimes at night, wow, it gets the fight and I have to go out and really shout. And like I said, they do get to fighting. She starts it, the big one. She's too boisterous. The doggies, you know, they get quite, well, the big one gets very boisterous and she starts to fight, like I said. So we'll have a little walk back to the house and I'll do something because I'm a little bored. Right, have a great day, guys. Thanks a lot for the support. Thanks for sharing the videos. Thanks for liking the videos. Have a lovely day. Let's get back to the house. She's back at the house and she's watching for the other one. So I don't know where the other one is. She'll be in them fields over there somewhere, I'm sure about that. And I'm sure let's have a look. Don't know where she's gone. There's another dog, she doesn't like it because it used to attack her. So they're my two dogs. Ah, it's there, the other dog, it's in the field there. See? See, they don't like it. Going out, look, might be a fight. My dogs don't normally fight. It's normally that one that causes the fight. Right guys, good afternoon, it's a voiceover. So, what she run out there for my dog, if you see it earlier on in the video, she doesn't like this dog. Now there's another dog, it's a female, a bitch dog, and none of my two dogs actually like it. That's my two dogs, and there's one out in the field, and they don't like it at all. That one there, the skinny one, the thin one, that's the dog they don't like. And the reason they don't like it is when they were pups, that dog used to come onto my property and it used to bite them when they were pups. You know, I'd be looking out of the window watching the butterflies on the flowers, on the plants, and I'd see that dog, it'd come down the road and then it'd actually come into my garden, into where my pups were laid, and it'd bite him and then it'd run out, and by the time I'd got outside it'd be gone. And that's why they don't like it, because it used to keep biting them and attacking them when they were pups. And Phyllis, the biggest one, she actually had a fight with that dog a couple of weeks ago and she knocked it on the floor and it actually got up and run away. Now she's bigger and stronger, she can fight it. But a couple of weeks ago, I think that bitch and that dog actually attacked my dog, because my dog were actually round there trying to get their food. So she shouldn't be round there trying to get their food. So they both attacked her. So my dogs actually are okay with the dog, the little brown dog. They're okay with the dog, because that brown dog, it never did anything bad to my pups. You know, it just used to leave him alone and mind its own business. But the bitch used to attack my pups and bite them. You know, and I'd hear my pups sometimes screaming, and I'd look out of the window, and it'd be that dog. It'd come in onto the property, and it'd bite my pups. That's why they do not like that dog. So now when they see it off, and now, like I said, my dog's had 2 or 3 fights with that dog, and you know, they're not scared of it anymore, because they're growing up now. They've grown into dogs now. My pups are basically dogs now, so that's why they don't like it. You know, that's why if they see it, they run out and they bark at it. And if it comes to a fight, it's normally only one of my dogs will fight it, right? So they just do not like it whatsoever. So anyway, you know about our orphan little chicken. She's died. She got some sort of pox, some sort of disease. But it looks like these guys have actually gone and bought some more chickens, cockerels. So, you know, it's a real pity actually when you see all you know, the chickens actually dying of some type of pox or chicken flu, bird flu. Anyway, I'm going to start on the garden in a moment. So I'm going to do a few gardening jobs. And you know, we've got some lovely butterflies now on the plants, lot of butterflies. And most of my plants are in flower all year round. So, you know, if we don't get any rain, then they suffer. So that's what I'm actually going to do. Just a few gardening jobs. And I hope you enjoy the video. And like I said in the previous video, thanks for the support. So please like, please subscribe, please help support the channel. Very much appreciated. So God bless to you guys that actually do help me and Joveline, and you know, thanks for the great comments. So that's what I'm going to do. And that is the only yellow flower I've actually got left. So hopefully I can actually save some of the seed, and hopefully I can carry on with some more yellow plants. And that's a lovely dragonfly. I hope you can see it. It's quite a build. There's quite a lot of dragonflies now in the province. They must have hatched out, and I'm sure the birds and the lizards and the insects, some of the insects, you know, will actually eat a lot of the dragonflies. So it's quite nice to see the lovely insects on your plants and in your garden. Now this is our beehive, and you see they all there. They actually do drill their own hole. So this is a log, and it's a tree. I actually dug a hole, and I put this tree, you know, this post in for a support. And these bees came along, and they drilled holes. See all the stuff at the bottom there. So you know, they drill through it, and they make an hive inside. So we've got quite a few bees in this hive. So you know, that's what they do. They drill their own holes in dead logs. Absolutely wonderful.